In the club with the lights off, but you acting shy for. Come and show me that you're with it, with it, with it, with it, with it. Stop playing, how you know that I'm with it, with it, with it, with it, with it, with it. But you acting shy.
Hey my Hollywood stars, it's your girl Miss Hollywood, and welcome to my channel Miss Hollywood Forever. Now if you're not already subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button, girl, so you don't miss out on any of this good content your girl is sending your way. Now today I want to film myself frying some chicken, doing a macaroni and cheese, and I might do a salad for myself and might do a separate vegetable, I don't know, for my son. I don't know, we'll see. But I'm still new to trying to record myself cooking, y'all. I've got 2 videos that I've already recorded, but I'm having a hard time trying to get them uploaded. I don't know what's going on, so I'm hoping I have some success with this and eventually be able to get the other ones uploaded. So bear with me, because like I say, I'm still trying to get adjusted to recording myself cook, but I do love to cook, and I do want to show you some of the recipes that I do have, you know, in case you might want to try them yourself. And if you have any kind of suggestions about what I can do differently with my recipes, leave me some comments, you know, in the box below. I'm always open to different things. Now, what I am about to do right now is I want to, what do you call it, y'all? Great. I'm telling y'all gonna see a lot of the time I be getting my words confused. I don't know why, but anyway, I want to grate my cheese for my macaroni and cheese. So grated cheese is always the best cheese to use when you're making macaroni and cheese. Now, I mean, obviously you can use the pre-shredded pack, but it's just, I do find that when you shred it yourself, it's a whole lot better. So what I have right here today is Colby Jack cheese. I wanted to try this Munster cheese because I hear a lot of things about that. So this is going to be my first time trying that. And I have some sharp cheddar cheese. Now, normally I use the Monterey pepper jack, something like that. Pepper jack cheese is what I'm saying. And, but I said, you know what? I'm going to try to replace that and see what this Munster cheese is like. So give me a second. I'm going to open up these packs, get them grated, and I'll be right back. So what I'm doing, y'all, is I have one of my Munster cheeses, my Munster cheese open, and I'm using my Pioneer Woman grater. I love Pioneer Woman, y'all. And I'm just grating. I'm not making a really big macaroni and cheese. This is not a big one. It's just a small little pan, so I'm really not going to need that much cheese. Hey, boo. So I'm just probably going to do about maybe 1/4 of each of these. I do want some yellow cheese. I'm doing macaroni and cheese and fried chicken. Yeah.
You're showing a little bit too much.
Okay, so whatever. It's just, I'm just filming.
Just cover up.
Okay. Okay, thank you. That's my son, y'all.
I gotta be very attentive to the movie creeps on the internet.
Nothing wrong with that. So, thinking this might be all I need. This is how it kind of comes. Isn't it so cute, y'all? I'm thinking that might be all I need. Because like I said, it's not a big pie. And I'm probably only going to be doing 1/4 of each one. So I'll be right back. So I got my cheeses grated. I did more sharp than I did Colby Jack. And then, like I say, I got my Munster. Ooh, a little bit of plastic in there. And I got my cheeses shredded. So the next thing I'm doing is probably going to go ahead and make up my macaroni. And then I'm going to get to cleaning my chicken, frying that. And I will be right back. Now, I will tell you, I'm not using the typical macaroni noodles. I don't have those. I have some rigatoni noodles. So either way, it's still going to be busting. So I'm just saying. All right. So I will be back. All right, y'all. So I have my macaroni. I told y'all, I got a bad habit of doing it. Rigatoni noodles right here that I cooked in a little bit of chicken base. Just a little bit. I just kind of want to give my noodles a little bit of taste. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start to add some of the cheeses. I want to do this while it's warm so that they can definitely begin to melt. I'm just kind of honestly mixing them up right now. No particular order. Oh, y'all, I forgot my butter. Hold on. Gotta have your butter. So, one of the things that, you know, you can do when you're making your macaroni and cheese is to make sure, you know, you can taste it before you add your eggs and stuff like that, okay? If you want to. Now, I know a lot of people, y'all, and I still, every time, no, actually I did buy some. I did. Okay, I'm about to complain on myself, about to allow myself. But one of the things I like to add, like I said, a lot of people like to do salt, pepper. Nothing wrong with that. I will definitely do my macaroni and cheese like that. Some ways, there's so many different ways, honestly, you could do macaroni and cheese. There's just really not one way to do it. But I do like to add some seasonings to mine. I got a little bit of heavy whipping cream that I'm going to add, and I'm going to add some milk. Okay. And you just kind of add however much you feel you want or you need. Now, y'all, I just got this milk from the store, so that's why it was sitting out on my table. You add however much you feel like you need and whatever other ingredients you want. You know, some people add garlic powder, onion powder, hot sauce. You know, there's so many different ways that you can do your macaroni. Y'all, looks like I should have probably grated some more cheese or something. So many different ways you can do your macaroni. I think I'm going to add just a little bit more butter. Okay. Now, while that's getting situated, I do want to get the things I'm going to add personally to this macaroni. I honestly feel there is no right or wrong way to season your macaroni. You season it however you want. This is just how I want to do mine today. And I like to add a little bit of Tony's. Add a little bit of Tony's to it. We're going to add a little bit of garlic powder to it. And like I say, there's just no right or wrong way to season a macaroni. Okay. I got some black pepper. Gotta have the black pepper. I'm gonna add my egg, y'all. I haven't forgot I got my egg sitting right here. And I personally like to add a few dashes of hot sauce. Now I know it's probably like, girl, you fucking up that macaroni. No, I'm not. Give these ingredients a try next time when you make your macaroni. And I bet you'll be telling me, girl, I know. I know. Why you didn't tell me? I know. I know. It's okay. I want to whip my eggs together. Like, even though I really can just crack them in here. I might just go ahead and whip them. Sometimes I like to do this to make sure I don't get an egg. I mean, an egg, y'all. I told y'all I'll be my words. But just to make sure I don't get a eggshell in here, I will whip them up sometimes this way. Get me a fork. Just washing this off a bit. And like I say, I will whip them this way. Some people go ahead and whip them with their milk and cream. I mean, with their milk and cream. Definitely nothing wrong with doing it that way either. Honestly, it's not a set in stone way to make up your macaroni and cheese. It really isn't. Everybody's got their own way that they like to do it. And I'm always open to trying different ways of making my macaroni and cheese. I'm always open to that. So if you do have any, you know, suggestions or anything for me, let me know. Now, I didn't add any regular salt because, honestly, that Tony's is my salt, as well as a lot of other seasonings. Plus, I added some chicken bouillon to the water, so I didn't feel like I needed to add anything else. So what I'm about to do now is go ahead and pour this up in my pan. Just add a little bit more cheese in here. Yeah, I probably should have grated some more cheese, but it's still going to be fine. It is going to be just fine. And I'm going to use the rest of that of what I have to pour on top. So I want to kind of go ahead and get this in the oven cooking because I know the majority of my time will be, oh, y'all on the road. The majority of my time will be on the chicken. Y'all let me know in the comments if y'all got robes that don't like to stay freaking closed. This one I have, I love the way it feels because it's so soft, but it just don't like to stay closed. Like all the moving around and stuff, like it's too, I don't know, it's aggravating. I need to find me another one. If y'all got any good robe recommendations, let me know. Because like I said, this, it gets on my nerves. All right, so I'm just spraying my pan. Yes, I know a lot of people use butter. Nothing wrong with that. Use what you want to use. But I'm just using a little bit of olive oil spray. I'm going to see how much of this I can get in here. I should be able to get it all, honestly. And don't knock the hot sauce till you try it, okay? Just can't knock something till you try it. That's all I'm saying. Okay. And it might be a little bit too much liquid, just a little bit too much. But you know what? Let me see. All right. That's good. And we're going to add the rest of our cheese on top. And we're going to cook this on 350 for about 45 minutes. Okay. Now, if your top of the macaroni is getting too brown too fast, what you can do is just put some aluminum foil on top and let it continue to finish cooking, okay? All right. So I've already got my oven preheated. So I want to go ahead and get this in here. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and clean all this up and we're going to get started on the chicken. Y'all, so what I have going on right now is I got my deep fryer frying right now and I've got my seasonings out. And I cleaned my chicken just now. So let me show you my chicken. Still got a little bit of water in it. I need to... Y'all, I ain't got no napkins. I normally like to pat my chicken dry before I do anything to it. But of course, because I want to film today, I don't have any paper towels. And just went to the store today and wasn't thinking about it. But anyway, it's all right. It's still gonna fry, fry fine. What I am gonna do though, while I'm waiting on my deep fryer to finish getting hot, is I like to put a little mustard on my chicken. And I normally like to use buttermilk. But guess what? Girl ain't got no buttermilk either. So, I'm just going to do it. However, it'll still be fine. So, I am going to be putting a dab. I wish I could show y'all what exactly I'm doing. But the way I got everything set up, let me see. I might be able to. Let's see. Okay, I think y'all kind of see me. So what I'm going to do is add a little bit of mustard to my chicken. And you don't taste it. It just gives it a really good flavor. It really, really does. I got my garlic powder. And y'all, again, I like to really season my food. I can't tell you how much. You just really have to season the taste. Okay? I have my ground black pepper. Matter of fact, I think I have a TikTok showing on there when I do have buttermilk, how I like to do my chicken. But anyway, all the way it's going to be just fine. I also want to add a little bit of this Frank's Red Hot Original. I love to put this on popcorn, but y'all, you can use this on meat, fries, popcorn, veggies. It's just got a little heat to it. I'm not going to put a lot. But me and my baby, we like a little heat on our food. I'm probably going to have to. I said not a lot, just a little. Okay. Next thing I'm going to gotta put my Tony's on here. I love Tony's. And we're going to mix this all up, so. I like this Montreal chicken seasoning. It is very, very good by McCormick's. Very, very good. Honestly, all you really need is this and Tony's and you're good to go. But sometimes I do like to add a little extra. I got some Italian seasoning. Just a little sprinkle. All this goes to making some really good fried chicken. I'm telling you it does. Okay. I also want to use a little bit of the Sawyer's chicken rub. Now, I'm aware that Tony's has salt in it. The Montreal chicken season does not. But this one does have a little salt. So, I am kind of light on that. And just a little brown mustard. I don't know if a lot of people like to put that on their chicken. But it just gives it a little tang. You don't need a lot of it. But it just kind of gives it a little tang. And last but not least, I have a little bit of smoked paprika. Add just a little bit of that for color and for a little bit of flavor. Now, since it's smoked paprika, it has some flavor to it. Now, if you had regular paprika, no, it would not. And we're going to add a little bit of this Crystal's hot sauce. I love this hot sauce, y'all. Excuse me, I love Texas Pete, too. I love the taste of that. Now, we're going to let this I'm going to mix it up. And what I'm going to do is let it just kind of sit out just so my chicken can come to room temperature somewhat. I mean, it's not cold, but I just want it to kind of, because obviously you would want to let this marinate overnight. And y'all know I don't have that kind of time right now because I'm filming. So, I'm just going to let it kind of hang out in my sink for a little bit while I get my flour and all of that together. But I just want to make sure that I went ahead and seasoned this really, really good. As y'all can see, that's seasoned up pretty good. Smells amazing too. Yes, smells amazing. Now, I'm going to go ahead and wash my hands. And what I like to do, which I think I've already used that pan though, I use for my cheese. I normally like to kind of just sift it in a plastic container and just kind of coat it like that. But I think I just put that plastic container in my robe, y'all, trying to open up again. I think I just put that plastic container inside the dishwasher, so I'm going to find something else to use, and I'll be right back. So I got my flour, and what I like to add is a little bit of baking powder to my flour. It just gives the skin, makes it a little crispier. You don't need a lot, maybe like a teaspoon, something like that, or I'm just kind of measuring it out on this lid. I ain't telling you to do that, but because you don't need a lot of it, but it does help. Potato starch. It's also a good way to get crispy skin. And you know what else I forgot to add on my chicken, y'all? I forgot to add some chicken bouillon on there. So I'm going to add it. And I'm going to add it to my flour too. You must. This is for the people that only season the flour. You need to season the meat and the flour. I don't know why I see people seasoning only the flour. The chicken is not going to have that much of a taste to it if you only season the flour. And we want to season this chicken down to the bone. Okay? You cannot do that just seasoning flour. I don't care what anybody else says. That's just the way it is. That's just, I mean, you know, it's just some things you just, you just know that you have to do. So what I'm doing is just kind of giving a little repeat of my seasonings, but I'm just adding them to my flour. And make sure y'all season it good. I hate to see people only put a teaspoon of this and a teaspoon of that. Like, y'all, I don't know about y'all, but I like to taste my food. I be cringing sometimes when I see people do that, because I'm like, are y'all serious? How are you going to taste that little bit of seasoning in your food? Now, this might look like a lot, but I have to mix it up. So it's not a lot, but like I said, I'm unapologetic because I like to taste my food. This is not salty. Real cooks know. You know how much to, add to your food to make sure that you're not doing too much as far as making it salty. I mean, really and truly, that's all I'm saying. So, I'm just going to mix it up in my hand. I was looking for my, what do you call it? Told y'all I'll be messing up my words. Y'all, I can't get it out of my mouth. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I was looking for my whisk. That's the word. I was looking for my whisk. Don't see it right now. So guess what? It's just fine. It's just as fine to use your hand to mix up your flour, okay? Now, you can taste your flour. But like I told y'all, well, that's the video. One of my videos I haven't got a chance to upload yet, but I'm going to try to. If you can smell that seasoning on that flour or on your meat, like I said, you can taste too. Nothing wrong with that. If you cook the piece, like you're making cheeseburgers or something, and you want to make sure that meat has good flavor, you could definitely break you off a piece, fry it up on the top of the stove, and you can see what you need to add. Or, like my mama has always told me, and it works, if you can smell your meat, you can taste the seasoning. So you could just do, whatever one you want. Okay? I'm going to clean this little area up, and I'll be right back with you when it's time to fry. Okay, y'all, so the way you know when your grease is ready is you drop in, this is the way I've been taught to do it, drop in a little bit of flour, and if it fries, it's ready. So we're going to go ahead and, let's see, can I get y'all over here? Okay. So what we're going to do is go ahead and coat the chicken. Now, some people do an egg batter, and where they, if you want you an extra crispy coating or thick coating on your chicken, you can definitely do that. I've definitely done that myself before, but today, your girl just wasn't feeling like doing that. So, I'm just wanting to make sure I have this chicken coated as much as possible. Okay. And I'm going to see if I can get two in here at the same time. Okay. Just want to make sure all of it was coated really, really good. Chicken. You want to make sure that you don't leave any part of the chicken without flour. And you know, a lot of people like to use a whole lot of flour when they fry too, but you really don't have to use a whole lot. I mean, honestly, it depends on the amount of chicken, for one thing. But it just really doesn't take a whole bunch, you know. I just kind of like to pat it in there. And you definitely have to make sure that you shake off the excess. Okay. Looks to me like that's pretty good to go to. I'm going to drop these in. Bring it back up. All right. So, I'm gonna let this chicken fry because these are thighs, and thighs do take a longer time because it's a dark meat as well. So I'm probably gonna let them fry for about 20 minutes. I'll check them, make sure that they're, you know, cooked all the way through. And once they are done, y'all, I will be back with the final result. I will kind of shake them up in between, just to make sure that they aren't sticky, but I'm leaving them alone. Now, I was a little slow dropping it in, and the reason why is because in the past I have had accidents where my grease has came all the way up and spilled out on my countertop. So I just kind of sometimes like to take it in there, dip it in a little bit, kind of slowly, just to make sure, you know, I wasn't going to have any kind of accident. So anyway, I will be back and with the final result of the plate. Hey y'all, so this is my plate of food. Like I said, I was gonna do me, this is like an Asian inspired salad, kind of like. It's got cabbage, kale, red cabbage, cheese, bacon, green onions, and a little avocado ranch. We're gonna give this macaroni a taste. This is the finished product of the chicken, y'all. See how crispy it gets, that chicken. Let's taste this macaroni. Y'all, I'm telling you, really and truly try seasoning your food like that. I'm telling you, you'll absolutely, it's something different. Let's try this chicken. Y'all hear that crunch? Oh, girl. It is so well seasoned. And that's why I tell y'all, I'm not saying everybody's guilty of it, but make sure you season the flour and the meat, because y'all, I just want to get a little taste of salad. I'm telling you, it makes a difference. It definitely makes a difference. Y'all, I'm gonna pick my chicken up and go in for the bite. Y'all, that is delicious. Y'all, please try this recipe or these recipes and let me know how you like it. But this is absolutely delicious. Try adding in that little garlic powder, that little Tony's, and that little hot sauce and pepper to your macaroni and cheese. I'm telling you, it really and truly does make a big difference in the taste of your food. Okay, y'all. Well, let me get off camera so I can go ahead and finish eating. Oh, yeah, y'all. The salad has a little bit of roasted corn in it, too, so. But let me go ahead and let y'all go so I can go ahead on and eat. But until next time, my Hollywood stars, y'all stay blessed.